What's up everybody, it's Antonio again with another video. I'm actually here messing with the BMW today. I'm gonna do the coolant system. I started a few things, but it's pretty straightforward. It's just, you know, like the last video, draining everything, removing the hoses, replacing everything, and then filling it up and then bleeding it. The only difference is bleeding it here in this situation with the BMW. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I have some Mishimoto parts that I'm going to show off right now, and you guys already know. Just stay tuned and stick with me, guys. Alright, cool. So here I have the Mishimoto parts, and they're going to go in. I have the radiator, I have the expansion tank, and I also have the one-speed fan. It is all plug and play. It all works together. The only thing I don't have are the thermostat from Mishimoto and the hoses, but I have everything pretty much OEM from FCP. The fan brings, like, you know, a mount for this, so because the shroud from the old fan actually this bolts onto it. It's like a holder. And yeah, they gave me a cool air freshener and probably some stickers in here. I'm gonna open that last. But I'm really excited about this. Just look at it. Love Mishimoto parts. This is my first time actually having anything Mishimoto, so I'm pretty amped. Hoping that this will fix my issue and I won't have any problems cooling, overheating. So only difference is here is the plugs are obviously different from the Mishimoto fan to the actual car, but there's a workaround, and I'm just gonna splice that into the actual harness and it works like a charm. I honestly watched a few videos from other guys that have done it. Shout out to them. I'll probably put it in the description. I might not. Either way, I still appreciate it, and either way, this is not going to be like a how-to. This is just going to be like, hey, I'm doing this, you know what I mean? I just want you guys to rock with me while I do it. Again, here's all the parts from FCP. Everything, like, it even brought this other expansion tank, but it's kind of like a headache, so I'm not gonna even run that. It'll probably be an extra, even though this comes with lifetime warranty. Well, does it? I don't know, but they have warranty, and I'm guessing they'll switch it out for you. But yeah, I'm pretty amped about this. I actually got these two right here for a steal. It's like $400 worth of stuff, but I got it on Amazon. You know, open box. I don't know what that means, but either way, if I have a problem, I know I can get it replaced. I can get it replaced by Mishimoto. So yeah, let's get outside and I'll explain what I've done so far. I've done a few things, such as like taking off the battery. So let's get out there. All right, cool. So far, what I've done is I took off the accessory fan, which is right here. It was seized or whatever. Like, it doesn't even spin, dude. Like, either way, it's locked. I think that was the main reason why I was overheating, but why not just put the whole thing right? So I took off a top cover that goes here and ended up taking the intake and everything out. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've done so far. And yeah, I'm just gonna drain it next, and after that I'm gonna take all the hoses off and then take the mechanical fan off. And I'm not gonna run that anymore since I have the Mishimoto one, and it should be pretty dope, pretty fucking dope if you ask me. And you know, you gotta bump while you do it. So I have this little DeWalt 20-volt speaker. It's pretty dope actually. It's one of my favorite things from the whole tool set that I bought from DeWalt. I think it was like a 10-piece set. It needs a light, you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole bunch of things that came in it. I didn't get the brushless set, but it works just as good. So I can upgrade later. Yeah, man, like, look how low I was on my tank. I think I am pretty low. I just want to take care of this thing, and I think this is a really good step towards that. So yeah, guys, just stick with me. I might do some B-roll and let you guys see me work, because like I said before, this isn't a tutorial. Alright, what's good, family? So took off the pulley, just threw it immediately in the trash because I got a new one. The water pump seems like there's still like coolant in there, so I am just going to unloosen. And it was honestly just 10 millimeters, but I needed to use this because I think I missed a step. My bad. I think I should have done it when there was tension on it, so that way it wouldn't move, but whatever. Yeah, and then I just used this to pry it off because it's like obviously stuck a little bit when you put it on, when it's on there for a while. But it was these 10 millimeter bolts that are right here, and they were super easy to take off once you have like something holding it. So yeah, so now it's just a water pump. I haven't taken this belt off, but that's next. And once I take these 4 nuts, they're 10 millimeters, they'll come right out. I'll probably have to pry it out a bit, but if you're doing it, just be a little careful and not too rough on it because it's aluminum or whatever. It's just some, you know, the block, it'd be like really thin material and stuff like that. So yeah, touch back with you guys in a sec. Bear with me, I don't have my tripod. I would have had it right there showing you guys everything, but in the meantime I'll just put you on the deck and you guys could still see me working on it, I guess. Alright, I want you guys to see this, because seriously, yo, I don't know if you can see this, but what I'm seeing is a whole bunch of corrosion, and this thing was so stuck. I had to literally hit it with a hammer lightly, not too hard, because obviously these are engine studs. Not, whatever, you know what I mean, it's on the engine and they're studs, and you really don't want to break stuff like that. Like, it's coming out uneven and I have to like pry it down here, you know, you just want to get it out as even as possible. But man, this was the hardest part on this, just because you obviously don't want to try to break anything, but it just shows that they didn't change this at all. It's probably been a while, or maybe, I don't know, man, but this thing is kicking my ass right now. It's like one of those moments that you don't want to mess anything up, so you're trying to be gentle but rough with it at the same time because it's being a bitch to come out. See, there we go. Just be a little careful with it, show it some love, and eventually it'll come out, right? I was hitting the shit out of this, man. I wasn't showing it love. I was just kind of frustrated. And here it is, almost at the end. Assuming a lot of coolant's coming out. Still going. That sucks. But you guys see it? Look how bad that is. Let me just put it out here in the light. I don't know if you guys could even see it. Still working on trying to get this camera sharp. I don't really know how to use it that well. But there it is. Wow. It was about time. It's really about time. Still a bunch of coolant in there. What the fuck does that mean? All those numbers in there. Anyways, This needs to be cleaned. I'll probably take sandpaper to it. I don't even know. Maybe like a Brillo pad or something to get it clean enough for the new one. Wow, look at that. That's not good. But I'm glad that I took this serious enough to get it done, because that way the car lasts longer. It is a 23-year-old car, and I want it to last as long as I can make it, because to be really honest with you, this car is super fucking fun, and I really think it's worth it putting the money into it. You guys tell me. I mean, it's just how I feel. It's my car. Pretty sure you guys don't care about my car, because your car is better in your eyes and all that, you know. But maybe this is motivation for you guys to do, you know, some light work to yours, or work that you've been neglecting for the past few months or so. But yeah. Okay, so I'm back. I had a bit of a hiccup. I put on basically the thermostat housing, the new thermostat. I put on the pulley with the new water pump and everything. Don't over tighten those. It will break if you overdo it. And put the new belts on. But while I was taking off this belt, or actually putting on the new belt, tensioner broke, and sucks. But it ended up snapping from here, so I had to go to the junkyard and get another one. Hopefully that one holds up. If not, I'm gonna have to buy this new piece, which is like 70 bucks for O'Reilly's. I should have just bought the new one, but hopefully that one holds up. Other than that, yeah, pretty much just gonna start wiring up this fan to this plug right here from the accessory, but it's 3, so I'm probably just gonna take this plug right here, not to cut into my OEM connector. I'll probably cut it right here, because this fan is junk anyways. I'll cut it here, and then I'll add it to the fan and just make it work somehow. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, because it's 3 connections, and I have to, no matter what, put it into 2 connections. So let's see how I can figure that out. But yeah, then it's just mocking the fan onto the radiator, tightening it up with the hardware that's provided, and then putting the temperature sensor on the side right there, and then there's another sensor on the bottom here that I have to install, and then that's it. Pretty much just plug all the hoses in. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna try to mount the fan real quick onto the radiator, so that way, actually I'm gonna try to do the connection first, and then after that I'll mount it on, and then I'll patch you guys back in. Alright, cool. So everything is connected. Kinda wish I had a soldering tool, like I said, but it is what it is. Everything's connected now. I just have to pretty much shrink it. I don't have a heat gun out here, so I'm just gonna use this torch lighter. This kind of sucks. But yeah. You guys get the idea, right? This is how it's going so far. The left side hose is on. So now I just have to put the expansion tank hose on with the top hose that goes right here. And I plugged in the fan. It's on this side, and then I just have to put the intake and everything else back on, and hopefully when I bleed it and fill it up tomorrow, everything will be cool and I won't have to worry about this for a while. But yeah, look at that, there's so much space now. Well, I mean, not really so much space, but the whole point is that there's a fan there and it might work better, and it just looks more modern without the huge, you know, mechanical fan up on the on top of the car. Jesus Christ, I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm just trying to get this shit done. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Gotta figure out how to take this off, though. Because obviously, how am I gonna fill this? Alright, so since I'm already, like, here, messing with everything, I decided to just take the covering the straight 6 spark plugs, and I'm just gonna switch them all out. I'll show you all of them together to show you how bad they are. And yeah. Alright, cool. So she's running, boys. Everything's good. Everything's tight. Everything's sealed. Just missing that cover right here. One thing I didn't put in the video was that I ended up having to go to the junkyard for this piece right here because it got really brittle on the bottom. There's like a hose going down to the actual intake, and it messed up, so I had to go to the junkyard and get a new one of those, but that's already good. It was cutting off like it was a leak or something. So at this point, we're at temperature, heat's blowing out, and we're good. Fan's connected. I had to do some really weird stuff with the fan. I had to basically wire it up to my parking lights for now until I can wire it up correctly with this relay and this button. I'm gonna get a little help from that from someone. I'm gonna get a little help from that from someone that can actually do that, because I'm not really familiar with installing like relays and everything. So yeah, so the next time, guys, you already know, the next video is coming out really soon. I already have some stuff for it, but yeah, if not, peace, see you then, whenever that is. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching.